Blog Talk Radio.
Yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So listen, I'm going to tell you how you can get obsessed with you. How you get a girl to really be feeling you, right? So
what's going on, everybody?
www.themanmindset.com.
It's your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. You know what, guys? What I want to talk to you guys today about is attraction. And the thing for a lot of you guys is that you think you get a pass straight to attraction immediately. That's not going to happen. In order to do that, guys, you have to make sure you get curiosity.
The following is rated TV MALSV. It contains strong language. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Welcome to the Dating Advice Hour with your hosts, Mr. Locario and Steve the Dean Williams. This show will teach you how to keep conversations going, how to be more attractive, more confident, more masculine, how to be better at knowing what to say to a woman, and have a more satisfied dating and sex life. Mr. Locario is the bad boy of the dating game. Badboymembership.com is where you can go to step up your game, as Mr. Locario provides you with detailed step-by-step dating advice, audio, video tutorials every month. Steve the Dean Williams has been teaching men about dating, sex, and manhood for over 25 years. From building yourself to having the perfect marriage. His website is www.themanmindset.com. The call-in number is 515-605-9373. That's 515-605-9373. Take it away, guys.
What's going on, everybody? Mr. Locario, you there, big dog? Just want to make sure Mr. Locario's coming in. I guess having a little bit of technical difficulties. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the hour. If y'all want to call in, the number is 515-605-9373. That's 515-605-9373. Just waiting for Mr. Locario to come in. Mr. Locario, you there yet? Okay, he still has some technical difficulties. But again, if y'all want to call in, what we do is we read 3 emails a piece and we answer your calls. So if y'all want to call in, please do. If not, we post the number on the thing. This is for me being brought to you by themanmindset.com. Guys, go there. You will get we have our membership as well as our new product coming out, the sex toolkit coming out at the end of the month. That will be its own membership. Y'all will be able to check out all the details there. Don't forget, we have a show tonight, Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to chop up the game with you. Tough Tuesday. So make sure y'all check that out. But anyway, just waiting on Locario. He was just in a second ago. Then he fell out, came in and fell out. So just trying to see what's going on. But I think I need to go ahead and read. Oh, wait a second. I think he popped back in. Mr. Locario. All right. I can see his picture on here, but he ain't pop in yet. Having a little bit of difficulty, I guess. But again, 515-605-9373 is the number. 515-605-9373 is the number if you have a question as far as relationships that myself and Mr. Locario can help you out with. With that being said, I will go ahead and read an email now and wait for Mr. Locario to pop in, and then we'll get everything popping when he does. I don't know, he's having technical difficulties and stuff, so let's see here. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's going on, man? Good morning, everybody. For the hour, what's up? Just saying what's up to everybody in the chat room and stuff like that. Just waiting on Miss Locario to pop in. But until then, I will go ahead and I'll read the email. Let's see here. The very first one I'll read I might have Locario. Let me see here. Let me see if I tell him just to call in if he can't come in. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Let me see here. It's a message on the side. Hope y'all guys had a good Memorial Day weekend and everything. Labor, is it Labor? Memorial. It's Memorial. Yeah, the vets and shit. So, all right. Go ahead and slow this shit down. Waiting for Miss Locario to come in. Anyway, let me go ahead and read the very first email until we get in this joint. Let's see here. All right, the very first email. Let's see here. All right, very first email. All right, here we go. He says he had a question. He said, okay, he just wants to know where he's at with this female. He said he met a girl in his class, and for the second time this summer, she talks to me while she's on vacation, going to different places. He says, I have no idea where this is going and if she just wants to be friends or is she interested. So she sends him a text message. And again, guys, this is where a lot of you guys go wrong with women. But he says, she says, okay, I tell you, you are in trouble. Okay. Because I guess they have a tanning competition going. He says, when I walk down the street, everyone thinks I'm, oh Jesus, just got a dark tan. They're having a tanning competition or something. I don't know. So then she says, I believe you. She says, she's almost as tan as an Indian right now. They're just saying little jokes back and forth about tanning and everything. Let's see here. Oh, wait, let me see. I think this is my dog. Hold on a second. Before I keep going, let me just say here. Let me bring him in. Yeah, Locario, what's going on, man? I guess you couldn't make it. You there, Mr. Locario?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you here, but yeah. So we just do it like this, man. So why don't you tell them about yourself
right,
before
cool.
we keep going, man? Go ahead and tell them about your information before we keep going.
Yeah, man. So you guys make sure, remember to hit me up at badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. You feel me? And also hit me up at MrLocario.com. That's the main site. That's where you get all of the, cool, hot stuff, the cool books, the audios, all that good shit. You feel me?
No doubt.
So that's the joint right there.
Yeah, well, like I said, we had a little technical, we had a little small technical difficulty, so we got Locario on the phone this week. So just to clarify for y'all guys, but if y'all want to call in, you have the number 515-605-9373. Now, Ms. Carr, I was about to read an email, but do you want to go first or you want me to just keep going with this one?
No, you go first.
All right, so far, okay, you met a girl in this class, okay, and he wants to know what's going on with the girl. So right now, they're talking to each other through texting, and they're having a quote unquote tanning competition. Don't ask. I'm just reading these things. So so they're just talking about tanning and all this stuff. Now she's out of town. Now they're talking back and forth. So then a week later, he then sends her a message saying, hey, how you doing? I have a super secret mission for you. And now these are adults. And she said, what is it? He said, sneak into vacation and steal the Pope's hat. She said, I would really like to do it. I've been sitting here by myself at the airport waiting for the plane. Now, remember that moment because I want to talk about that. Then he said, I could make James Bond do it. He's on vacation, so I won't bother him. How's your tan doing? Okay, this is the conversation. So let me just sum up the last few ones. She says she's been tanning day and night, and he's been like, okay, have a good time. Then he's like, any thoughts? He said, I like her, but I don't want to push things too far. Do you have any feedback on this texting? I really appreciate it. I'm new to this. So basically, he likes a woman. They're having tanning competitions, and she didn't get back. She stopped talking to him after a week. He got back in touch with her, and so he wants to know what's going on, Mr. Locario.
So what is this tanning thing? I don't even know what the hell is that?
All right. So what it is that he's a Caucasian guy, I guess, and or he's a lighter skinned guy. Oh shit, he's a lighter
Oh, you're
skinned.
talking about like so like tanning, like actually getting a suntan type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They're having a tanning competition. So he's he's trying to figure out where he's going right or where he's going wrong with this woman, man.
Right, man. That's well. I think what he needs to be just a little bit more direct with what he's trying to do with her, because it seemed like, he's having these little games or whatever with her. That's kind of cute and all of that. But I would say for him, like, he needs to just be a little bit more direct with what he's trying to do with the situation, and sort of guide her in that direction to make something happen. You know what I mean? I think too many times, guys play too many little games with women, and it's cool for a second, but it's at some point, you gotta pull that trigger and actually, make something go down, instead of trying to, just be on some weird shit all the time where you're playing little games with her. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, she's gonna end up losing interest if you don't really close the deal and pull the trigger and make something happen. So I think for him, he just needs to hit her up and actually, like, meet up and do something for real. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of having tanning competitions and goofy little joints like that, just actually be like, yo, let's make something happen. Yo, when you're free, let's go do this and do that. And that's it. Like, I think he's at this point, he's sort of like, trying to do something, but he's not really going in. And I think he just needs to go in a little more. You know what I'm saying? But Steve, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think he lost this. I think he lost. He has no chance with this woman, and this is what we try to tell a lot of guys. You've gotta let these women know early on that there is interest. You know what I mean? Where you're not. I mean, like you said,
right.
It's cool to play them little, like, I guess, them little goofy games, but when you keep it going and you let that be the theme of all your conversations, it could be a problem. So what there are two crucial things here that he didn't. Well, first off, he didn't let her know his intentions. He didn't know what to do. So that showed her that he wasn't really experienced in women. Women want men who are experienced and know what they're doing in and out of the bedroom. As you can see, he didn't know one thing about that. So what happened was, she didn't even. Now, he said a week later. That's key. And 516 will bring in 1 second. He didn't talk to her for a week, meaning that if a woman is interested in you guys, okay, and this is important that you understand, that she is going to find a way to get in touch with you every day, if not every few hours, to talk to you, just to let you know. And matter of fact, when she's really into you, she's going to let you know her schedule. And not only let you know her schedule, she'll take selfies just to show you exactly where she's at. So a week went by, Mr. Locario. He didn't do anything, though. He messaged her again. Now, remember, she says she's all alone by herself where? At the airport. What do you think she's doing? If she was alone and she wanted to talk to somebody and she was interested in somebody, she needs to pass the time away while she's at the airport, meaning that she would be in touch with him. So I don't think he's got a chance with this woman, Mr. Locario, because all this it's all about behaviors and what you see. And what you see from her is that she is not showing any interest other than playing the little footsie games that they're playing, brother.
Right. No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he's doing all this stuff for nothing. He's trying to make something happen, but it ain't. And, at this point, it seemed like it's gonna just sort of fizzle out. That momentum or whatever he probably had is gonna fizzle out, because again, like if he's doing all like cute stuff, that's cool for like a small moment, but he needs to really, like, bring it back down to earth and actually, like, make something happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, at 516, we bring you in 1 second. Yeah, but even like I say, Mr. Carl, even I don't care if she's on the other side of the planet or another planet. If you have instant messenger, you have video, you can do Skype. I mean, there's so many ways to talk to her, but you can tell there's no interest because when a woman is interested in you, she's going to want to find a way to talk to you, voicemail, videos, and all that other stuff. So he's just fallen into the friend zone. But let's go ahead and bring this call in real quick, guys. If y'all want to call in, 515-605-9373 is the number. 515-605-9373 is the number. Press 1, area code 516. Wait, 516. You got to fix your phone, man. It sounds very bad. Let me open it up again. If not, we'll just hang up and call right back in, but you sound terrible. 516, are you there? Okay. We can't hear you. Call back in, man. Call back in. We can't, call back in. Oof.
Damn.
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Yeah. Call back in, man.
It's not you.
Yeah, I'm sorry for blowing
That
your
sounds
ears
great.
and stuff. Yeah, but go ahead, Mr. Carr. You up, and when he calls in, we'll answer him. But go ahead, sir. You're up, fam.
All right, cool. So this one says, hey, I'm a 20-year-old male who's a virgin, and I'm going through a really tough mental situation. To give some background, all my life, ever since I was very young, I wanted approval from others. I was always the one people looked over, and I was bullied a good bit in my childhood years. My dad was in prison for 12 years, starting only a few days after I was born, leaving me with my mother, who is a very sweet person, but very broken. And as a result, she made sure to alienate me from the normal interactions that other kids had, especially with girls. I came close to having 4 girlfriends in high school, but I would just totally ruin it within a week because I did not have the experience with girls. I thought it was a total miracle for a girl to even like me. Now, being a grown man, I'm tired of living with the shadow over me for girls to like me. No matter what I do, I can't seem to get women. Now, this brings me to my career. I'm an aspiring director. I have dreams of making my own movie production company. I'll write, direct, star my own films. Things are really starting to take off on my dreams, such as me getting better equipment, coming into contact with people who get me in touch with bigger people. The doors of opportunity are opening up, and I feel a great call to action, but I feel heavily weighed down on my women problem. I want to go 100% into this, but there is just this big hole inside of me without a woman by my side. I'm a grown man, and I'm tired of going through the same shit since I was a boy, using porn and fantasizing about romantic relationships. It no longer satisfies me. All my friends and family have romantic partners, but I'm still the same. It's not a thing where I feel left out or want to be completed, but I want to experience sex really bad. Should I chase women or go straight for chasing my dreams and ignore them? All right. So what's your thoughts on that?
202 and 516. We'll bring you in 1 second. Let us answer this question real quick. We definitely bring y'all in. Be patient with us. First off, I think his problem with most guys is that Miss Locario, they always want to tell us about shit that has nothing to do with anything. What you do for a living and how many movies you make and how many nice cars you have and clothes, all that shit doesn't mean anything. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit.
Right.
So let's take all that out and let's look at the core problem. The core problem is the fact that you're sitting here asking, what was the question? Should he chase women or should he do his
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he's saying should he chase women or should he pursue his dreams and ignore women?
Well, let me see. Should you chase women or pursue your dreams and ignore women? But yet you wrote a half a book on how you want a woman. See, it's something we always keep saying. The reason y'all fail so much is because you don't have any order. You're not one-minded. Everything you're thinking about, you're thinking you're thinking over here with your thoughts. Your text messages are going over there. The way you approach women is going this way. The way what you want to do is going that way. I mean, you're all over the place, which leads to confusion. Nobody's saying chase women. When you chase a woman, that means you putting her above you. So you're chasing her. We don't want you to do that. Ignoring women. How is ignoring women going to get you any ass from women when we know that's what you want from women, but yet you're contradicting yourself by saying, I want to, should I ignore him and pursue my dreams? Listen, every day you should pursue your dreams, and every day you should grow as a man, and every day you should work on all the stuff you have to work on. Women are always going to come in your world or even in your ecosystem. As soon as you walk out your door, you see women. But again, Mr. Locario, this is the same scenario like the last email. These guys don't have anything to bring to the table. If you look at your table, ask yourself this question, young man. What is so special about you that separates yourself? Now, let me throw another one on real quick before I throw it to you, Miss Cario. What's so special about you to make her not think about a Mr. Locario? What is so great about what you can do in the bedroom, text messaging, or face to face to make her not think about a Mr. Locario? And that's going to give you your answer. Miss Locario, you up, and then we'll answer the calls. But go ahead, Miss Locario.
Yeah. So real quick, what I would say to him, and I think guys always have this dilemma where they feel like they have to do either or. They say, well, should I try to get with women and interact with women, or should I chase my dreams and pursue my goals? And I'm like, you don't have to choose one over the other. You know what I'm saying? You can do both. So I don't understand this concept or this thinking of people feeling like they have to do one or the other. First of all, like you said, you should be doing your thing, chasing your dreams, getting stuff popping for you, because that's what you do with your life. And what happens is, as a result, as you're pursuing what you're pursuing, you understand, you're going to get women who are going to be attracted to you, especially if you're on your purpose, if you're doing what you're doing anyway. You see what I mean? So you should be doing what you're doing, and at the same time, you're going to find the girls who are going to cooperate with you, that actually want to come along for the ride that you're doing. So it's not this either or. It's just that, a lot of guys, what they do low key is that they think it's almost like they use the goal setting and the chasing their dreams as like a thing to compensate for their lack of skill with women. So they say, I'm just gonna chase my dreams instead of dealing with these girls, but they really want to deal with girls also. But since they don't know how to do it, they say the reason why they're not dealing with girls is because they're chasing the dreams. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can do both. You just have to know how to do it. And then once you know how to do it, that's when you're going to get success. But yeah, that's what I want to say about that.
All right. You know what I mean? No doubt. Well, real quick, let's bring in these calls real quick before we continue. Guys, y'all want to call in 515-605-9373 is the number. Press 1. Area code 202, you're up, then 516. Do you have a question, 202? Going once, going twice. All right, we'll move to the next guy. Area code 516. Did you have a question, sir?
Hey, Steve. Are you able to hear me right now?
We can hear you better now. What's going on? You're on Mr. Locario and myself. What's up?
Hey, okay. So basically, just want to get your input on the situation I'm in and what I should do, because I'm 22 years old. I'm young, and I broke up with my ex like 2.5 years ago, right? And since then I've been enjoying the dating life. I just been enjoying being single, basically. Messing with different women and growing as a man. But recently I started dating this girl, and I'm not gonna lie, I started getting infatuated with her. She just running through my mind a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel stupid for being infatuated with somebody. So I'm trying to figure out what I should do in this situation, because I know I'm not trying to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just feeling a certain way.
All right, Mr. Locario, what you got on that, fam?
I mean, so you're saying that you're trying not to be infatuated? Why? What do you mean? Why are you? What's the issue with? You just don't want to like her? What's your issue with that?
I just I don't know. I feel stupid for her. I feel like I'm gonna be left in a vulnerable position. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just for liking that girl. Because I haven't personally felt that way for a girl in a very long time, and now I'm starting to feel that way. And you know what I'm saying? It's just not something I'm very comfortable with. As a man, I feel like I shouldn't be, doing that if I'm not trying to be in a relationship.
Right. Well, the thing is, there's nothing wrong with liking a girl. You know what I'm saying? It's actually better if you do like a girl, because You know, there's gonna be girls you come across where you're like, you know, you just want to smash. You're like, okay, she's cool, whatever, whatever. But then there's the girls you really, really like. So there's nothing wrong with really, really liking a chick. It's just that you got to make sure that you put the game first before anything else. You understand what I'm saying? So what I mean is that you want to make sure that you don't let your emotions take over from understanding what you should be doing in the situation. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that when you really, you know, a lot of guys, when they really start liking a girl, they start forgetting who they are and what they're about, and they start doing goofy shit to try to get her. And they start doing weird stuff to try to keep her. You understand? So the thing is, you can, you know, try to interact with her, you know, make something happen with her, but at the same time, stay grounded, you know, where you're not, you know, going out of your character to try to, you know, impress her or make something happen. So there's nothing wrong with you, because the thing is, you're it's like you're trying to resist the you know, your real feelings, and it's like that doesn't, you don't need to do that. You understand? Because it's only going to make it intensify. You should actually go with it, go with the feeling. But while you're going with the feeling, make sure that you're still on top of your game and on top of your shit, to where you're not doing way too much or doing anything ridiculous, not only to the situation to where it'll mess it up, but also to the point where you're going to be playing yourself and looking at yourself like, damn, what am I actually doing right now with this chick? You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing wrong with liking her. You just got to make sure that you're grounded in what you're doing in the situations that you're with when you're dealing with her. So don't, you know, so for example, don't be like buying her gifts and going out on expensive dates because you know you're not. Don't do none of that stuff. Do what you would do with any other chick. But with this chick, it's just different because you're really into her. So it's like the same rules apply, but it's just, you know, you make sure that you stay grounded in everything. But Steve, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I feel exactly what you're saying. Absolutely. Let me ask him something. I bring it back against the noise. 516. Let me ask you a question. Is this your girlfriend? Your girl? What is she right now? Where y'all at in your relationship?
So like
We can't hear you. 516.
You still there?
Yeah, I don't think we lost him again. I don't know. All right, you got to call back. All right, just call back and we'll. I don't know what to tell him on that one. He just thing. But anyway, 515-605-9373 is the number. We're only doing an hour. We got about 33 minutes left into the show, so call in if you have a question. We're going to keep going. Miss Locario, let me read this one. I recently been reconnected with a girl I had sex with once in the past via social media. She's always been into me, but I've always felt that she was a rich, snobby, judgmental type of girl. She is very well off at 29 with a degree and travels the world a lot, and recently moved to Mexico City. When she contacted me, she told me to get a passport and come to see her. I told her traveling costs money. Physically, she's a 7, but money status, she's really up there. I just can't get past the fact that she's a type to change or mold me into the guy she wants rather than accept me as she is. If I'm not good enough, as if I'm not good enough. However, she seems to have a higher attraction to me than I do for her. How do I deal with her without jeopardizing my standards as a man and not letting her mold me just because she's wealthy? I almost feel like I should try to keep it sexual, but the rich seeing the world on a woman's dime almost makes you want to deal with her and her personality. I'm confused. Any help will be greatly appreciated.
Man, I mean, it's kind of like what I was saying with the last caller. You know, all you really need to do is stay grounded in who you are, because if you do that, then there's really nothing that a girl can do to take advantage of you or for you to get on a certain track. But I think he's probably intimidated by the fact that she's, you know, wealthy or whatever like that. And I'm like, look, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if the chick is feeling you, you know what I mean? She's gonna want to share that wealth, so to speak. You feel what I'm saying? So as long as you're on top of your stuff and showing that you're not intimidated by that, or you're not, you know, in a situation where you're feeling like she's better than you or something like that. You understand? That's the thing that's gonna, you know, it's gonna make it easier for you to navigate if you are just on top of your shit. Because again, no matter if the girl's wealthy or not, if she got all this and all of that, you got to understand what you bring to the table as a man and understand your value. Because once she sees that value, she's going to see that value is worth more than any amount of fucking money she got anyway, which is, you understand what I'm saying? But see, that's why dudes got to really step their shit up and see and understand who the fuck they are. This is why we try to drive this home about masculinity, manhood, you understanding what you're about, because that within itself is the thing that gets women to really want to gravitate to you and be with you and do whatever they can to stick with you because they see you as that dude. You see what I mean? So if you understand that, you ain't got to worry about, you know, oh, is she gonna do this or is she gonna try to change me? You know, you understand? See, women like to change men who are weak. You feel what I'm saying? If the dude is strong, there's nothing she needs to change or nothing she feels she wants to change because she's like, yo, this is the guy right here. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you got to understand that if you're on top of your shit, you'll be all right. You understand? But see, what's your thoughts on that?
Shit, man, you 1,000 on that. I think the problem is the fact that anybody that tries to mold you or tries to change who you are when you have the mindset, like Locario is saying, thinking like a man, this is modifying the behavior, because I don't care if she's rich, I don't care if she's snobby, and I don't care if she's judgmental. This shit has nothing to do with me, because she's not going to be that way around me, because that's something I won't tolerate. But what you got to realize is, see, the issue is not her. More the issue is you, fam, in this one, because you're allowing her to try to mold you. If you're allowing her to do that, then you're more the problem than the solution, because women need to be led, not sit. Now, you don't sit around and let a woman grab you by the nose and take you wherever she wants you to go. So I mean, I know it's nice that, you know, she can take you around the world and all that other stuff, but I think she really, Mr. Carter, in this case, I think she needs to know where she's at the dinner table. I don't give a fuck about your money and all that other stuff. Look, I can give you things that money can't buy, and that's the attitude that you have to have, right? So if you have, this is why I was talking about the table. What can you do? What's so special about you? You can do things that to a woman that are worth more than dollars, diamond rings, and jewelry and all that other shit that most of you motherfuckers got to give these women to get them to like you. So what I would say with this one is that, like you said, Mr. Locario, you got to work more on yourself and stop worrying about her, but you got to correct her bad behavior. And if you can't, you just got to cut her ass off and move on to the next one. We got 2 calls in, Locario. But if you want do you want to say anything on what I just said, sir?
Oh no, you got it down, man. You got it good. Yeah, let's get to the call.
All right, let's get to it. All right, area code 309. Did you have a question, sir?
Yeah, I had a question. I just wanted to know, basically, how can I build up more confidence when with approaching women? The other day, I tried out what you said, and I got through the first half, you know, so inside my head, I didn't get to the second half. I was like, man, fuck it, because the lady was looking at me kind of crazy, and I'm like, well, forget it.
Well, wait a second. What do you, sir? All right, sir. What do you mean looking at? What did you do for her to look at you kind of crazy? What did you do?
Well, it might be the way I be thinking when I'm approaching the lady. I was like, excuse me, I know you're busy. I just wanted to come over here and introduce myself. My name is, and then she just kind of stared at me for a while, and I was like, and your name is, and then she told me her name, and she shook my hand, but then she was looking at me crazy, and then I was kind of inside my head so much, I was just like, okay, well, it's nice meeting you, and I walked off.
Well,
and I felt so bad.
Fam,
like I was pissed at myself.
Fam, she was looking at you crazy. You want to know why?
Yeah.
She was looking at you crazy because she's so used to, hey, baby, yo, mama, hey, girl, what's up? Hey, your eyes are like the stars in heaven. Deceptions and lies and manipulation. What you did was you walked up to her and you just let her know what was going on. She was looking at you crazy because what I always tell you before, and I like to use Mr. Locario as I always like to use Mr. Locario in this, but the reason she was looking at you crazy is because you brought her back to it. Do you ever see I don't know if you have any kids, but do you ever see a movie called Ratatouille?
Yeah, I've seen.
Okay, you remember at the end where the taster ate the food and it was so good it took him back to his childhood? You remember he just ate it and it's like it just like sent him all the way back. He's like, wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, what you did was, again, we keep telling you, when you go up to women simple and not complicated and be 1,000 with them, they're going to look at you crazy because her memory is that of a Mr. Locario, because the last guy that ever did that out of the thousands of guys that come up to her was the Mr. Locario. She was looking at you she was waiting for you to lead her. That's why she was looking at you. She was like, okay, I'm open. Okay, look, you came at me, you told me what's up. Hey, you have my attention now. What are you going to do about it? Mr. Locario, what you got, man?
Yeah, that's kind of exactly what I was going to say. I was like, you got to lead her in a certain direction. See, whenever you approach a woman, it's about you guiding her in a certain direction. That's all it is. The actual conversation is you orchestrating the conversation in a way to where you're saying, look, this is what's going on. This is who I am. This is, what's popping, and this is where I want this to go to. So basically, that's all it is. Because the thing is, if you're stepping up to her, right, it's you're basically saying, hey, this is what I want to happen. Because you're creating the situation. Remember, women do not experience dating or sex unless a man gets them to experience it. You see what I'm saying? So this is why you have to understand how important you are in this equation. Because in order for her to get a certain experience that she wants, she's waiting on the man to make it happen. So you had to make it happen. You're the one that's supposed to make it happen. So there's no reason for you to really, be all nervous and feeling all weird about it. And the thing is, she probably wasn't even looking at you crazy. You probably thought she was, because it's going on. It's in your head. You know what I'm saying? You're all up in your head. So now, you know what I'm saying? Now you get scared and mess it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like I defeated myself, man.
Well, no, 309. You didn't. 309. You didn't defeat yourself. Okay, think about this real quick. Most women have the fantasy, or read those books and all that other stuff of I can't wait for this quote unquote rare thing called a man to come up to me and talk to me. Okay, when you spoke to her and did what you did, you kind of threw her off kilter. Because think about this: if a woman hears bullshit or guys who don't know what they're doing all day, then she runs into somebody who does know what he's doing. She was looking at you like, oh shit, now I'm in the story. Oh shit, now I'm in the movie. Oh shit, oh my god, this is a guy. Oh my god, I'm nervous. What do I say? Is my lipstick on right? Is my bra up right? Is my you got all this stuff going through her head. She's like, oh my god, just don't stop what you're doing. What you did was, again, what do we tell you? See, most of y'all guys are so used to the fear of failure that losing out to a woman is just like secondary. But you got success. And when she was looking at you, the look was not that you were crazy. It was the look of, what are you going to do next? Okay, yeah, look, I'm open. You have came to me and talked to me in a way that I haven't heard in days or weeks. I mean, wow. Oh shit. What you gonna do now? And you're like, well, hey, how you doing? Well, it's nice meeting you. Goodbye. And she's like, oh shit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to get the next one.
Yeah, but you have to get it down where you keep it. Listen, it's not just learning how to count from one, saying 1 + 1 is 2, and then like, okay, I know how to count. It don't work that way. You got to keep moving on and going forward, because every woman is going to give you a different situation in a different scenario. And if you are not prepared for those moments, you're going to have the moments that you're having right now. every woman is not gonna be the same, and every woman is not gonna do the same thing. But every woman, you're gonna grab their attention because what I say before, Locario said, what is separating you from everybody else? You went up there, approached her, you introduced yourself, you told her why you came over there. You was doing everything right. You did nothing wrong. Locario?
Nah, real talk, real talk. And the thing is this: what you did was you rejected yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of guys do. I always tell guys, listen. I had a video years ago where I titled it "Let Her Say No." Let her be the one to stop the situation. Meaning, don't stop it yourself. Let her say no. So what you need to do is you need to be able to say, "Hey, here's my card. Holler at me." And then let her not holler at you. Don't stop yourself before you make the situation go down. You see what I mean? And that's the problem with a lot of guys, is that you eject because you're uncomfortable. And this is why you got to get comfortable talking to women, because you're sitting there, you're talking to her, but then you get so nervous that you try to run away from the situation. And so you got to make sure that you're able to stand firm and actually, make it go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
But it is another problem as well, brother. 309. I know you're thinking in your head again. This is good thinking, but this is nervous thinking, because it's like, okay, what happens if we exchange information? What am I going to say to her on the text? What am I going to say to her on the phone call? What am I going to do this and what am I going to do that? And sometimes those little dark areas or those dark caves that you're not used to going into can make you nervous as well. You see what I'm saying?
I think those would make me nervous, but not as much as me just going up to a random stranger. I think that's like half the battle for me, is just going up talking to random women. I mean, I know people do it. I know that I can do it, but I hate doing it, and I want to get to where I love doing it. So it's like every day I'm trying to do this is a battle.
Well, it's a repetition. You got it. I mean, you know how to drive a car, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, it was a battle in the beginning, that wasn't it?
Yeah, it definitely was.
All the buttons and knobs and the steering wheel and that. But once you did it enough times, can't you drive your car, talk on the phone, eat, and listen to the radio now all at one time?
Yeah, you're right.
Mr. Locario?
You're right. Sound like you went out.
Yeah, I think we lose. Did we lose Mr. Locario? All right. Well, we'll throw you back in, big dog, and hopefully we'll be able to answer your question and stuff like that, man. But
yeah, you did, man. I'm gonna catch you this evening.
Yeah, holler back at us this evening. But yeah, man, just keep pumping it out, okay, fam?
Yeah, appreciate it, big
all right, no doubt. Respect, man. All right, waiting for Mr. Locario. I don't know. I'm waiting for him to come back in. 515-605-9373 is the number. Press 1 if y'all have a question. We have about 17 more minutes until the show. So if y'all want to call in, and we'll love to talk to you. Mr. Locario will be calling back in. 516, you're back on, man. Your phone just cut off, man.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry about that. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Now, what's your the question we have for you, real quick, is what is your relationship status? What's going on with you and her?
So we it's like the early dating stages, basically. That's all it is right now.
Okay, so y'all are just dating right now, and you say you're all infatuated with her.
Yeah. I mean, I've been intimate with her before, but like we're still like, and I still consider myself in the early dating stages.
You were intimate with her, but you feel like you're in the early dating stages.
I mean, like, cause I've only been on a couple dates with her, like, basically, that's why.
So you've been on a couple of dates with her, and you've been intimate. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you're caught up and you're infatuated with her after a few dates.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Well, what do you infatuated? Okay, real quick, but what are you infatuated with? What is it about her that makes you infatuated with her?
Nah, it's just she seems different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
different how?
She's very smart and well put together. Just in a way that vibes with myself. So
But okay,
that's really the main reason.
But fam, when I go to a job interview, I try to make myself educated and well put together. If I go to a job interview, doesn't mean I don't know shit. I might not know shit about the job. I might be a terrible employee.
Right.
So real quick before because we got to get back to these emails, but what we're saying, I just want to say to you real quick is that you gotta let her prove herself to you. Don't go off of her looks. Don't go off of her mind thinking she's smart, and you gotta hold the line because you've only been on a few dates. You haven't known her well enough to be that infatuated with her. You might be infatuated with her body, but I don't think she showed you enough mentally for you to be caught up like that. Okay.
Yeah, man, I think you're right. Bringing me back to reality.
Come back home, man. Bring your ass back home, okay? Miss Locario, you got anything on this, brother?
All right.
All right. Miss Locario, I can hear you. I know you're on. Miss Carr, can you hear us? All right. Miss Locario's phone. We got he's got technical difficulties today, but guys, if y'all want to call in 515-605-9373 is a number. Cannot hear Mr. Locario at all. He's on, but Mr. Locario, call back or I don't know. But I'm gonna read an email. Let me get to the emails real quick. Shit. Yeah, Mr. Carr's gonna call back in. Let's see here. 515-605-9373 is the number. Press 1 if you have a question. We only have 15 minutes left of the show. Let me bring Locario back in. Mr. Carr, can you hear me now, big dog? Mr. Locario, we cannot hear you at all. If you're talking, we cannot hear you, dog. Maybe your phone is muted or something. We cannot hear you at all. Wait, I heard something. Are you there, Mr. Locario? No. We can't hear you, fam. All right, let's see here. We got your line open. Try to do what you can to get back on or call back in. Keep trying to call back in. We'll keep opening it up, but we can't hear you at all. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's get to. Let me read this one. Give me a second here. This kind of goes to what 309 was talking about. I've been trying to talk to women for. Oh, wait, let me bring you the car. All right, Mr. Carr, can you hear us? Mr. Cario. No. Wait, I heard a noise.
Can you hear me?
Now I hear you. Yes. What happened? I hear you now.
Okay, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on.
All right. Well, you you up on the email then, man? You up?
All right, cool. Let's do this. Fuck it. All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
All right, so this one says, this girl I know says she has a man, but she keeps talking to me. I think she likes me, but I'm not sure. We go to the same college and I have a few classes together, and I always see her looking at me, and sometimes I say hi to her and have small talk type of stuff with her. I know she has a boyfriend because I see them together kissing on campus. What should I do the next time I see her? Should I try to get with her even though she has a boyfriend? So what's your thoughts on that?
Boy. All right. Question is, what do you want? Okay, that's the first question a lot of you guys have to ask. Just because now wait, did he say he's seen them on campus kissing or seen them on campus together?
No, he said seen them on campus kissing.
Okay.
So he basically knows that she got a man and all that. And he's
well, wait a second. So guys, if you see Mr. Locario tonguing down a woman, do you think that's his girl? I mean, or is it just some chick he's just tonguing down? I mean, you guys can't assume shit unless you listen. A closed mouth doesn't get fed, man. If you want to know what's going on with her, ask her. If she's looking at you and staring at you and giving you all kinds of signals, find out what's going on. Don't shy away from that shit. Maybe she has a boyfriend and okay. Always remember this, guys. We always tell you the things that you don't have in the relationship, she's always going to look to somebody else. That's why we tell you got to always have your shit together. Just because she has a boyfriend, just because she has a husband, just because she has a fiance, doesn't mean she doesn't want to find something in you that she can't find in them. Now, again, I'm not here to, I'm not judging Mr. Judging McJuggerson or whatever the fuck you call that shit. If you want to talk to a woman that's married, fiance, boyfriend, or whatever, do what the fuck you want. It's your world. All I'm saying is get clarity and get control and find out what the deal is. If a woman is looking at me like that, of course I'm going to see what the deal is. If she's giving me signals, I'm going to see what's up. So, I mean, it's that simple. Look, Mr. Curry, what do you got, fam?
Yeah, I think that's his problem. He's not actually taking action to see what the reality of the situation is. You know what I'm saying? Because at least if he was to, like, talk to her and say what's up, and then she actually says, "Oh, hey, I got a boyfriend." Then it's like, all right, cool. You got a boyfriend. It is what it is. And after that, she got to, do what she's going to do. And then you see what goes down after that. But if he just sees him, her with some dude, but at the same time, she's fucking, like giving him choosing signals, he might as well see what the choosing signals is about. Because the choosing signals could still be just her trying to get attention. But at the same time, it could be her trying to get with him. And he don't even know if that dude that she's kissing up on is her man. That could just be some dude that some fuck buddy dude, you know what I'm saying? Or some dude that she just started messing around with yesterday. You don't really know, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why I agree with you. You definitely got to check it out and see what's really going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't know, and that's the thing. If unfortunately he's assuming stuff, but again, it shows his lack. It shows his lack of who he is. You're showing her who you really are based off of your behaviors. This is what y'all guys have got to connect. If you were scared and you were too fucking scared to talk to her, what are you gonna do when you're got your foot in the game, man? What does one do, Miss Locario?
Right. Exactly. Nah, real talk. So, guys just need to know. They need to know what's really going on out here.
Yeah, but that's we got 8 minutes to go in the show. But this is what we're trying. This is what we always just try to tell you guys. You guys sit around here and think, okay, well, what I do to get to step one? Well, your problem is you're so busy worried about step one, Miss Locario, that they're not looking at step 5, step 10, step 20, step 50. There are more steps to this than walking. Matter of fact, I don't want to hurt feelings, but walking up to a woman is step negative a million. That ain't shit. And you're making it the most crucial, worst thing in your life, and you're not even in the game yet. What you got on that, Mr. Carr, real quick? I'm just
nah, real talk. The thing is that, and that's the problem with the game nowadays, is that dudes are still, at the basics, and there's all these other things that's going to go down that they're not really prepared for. You know what I mean? And so that's the thing that's going to really make it hard for them in the long run, is that you don't really know how to get from point A to point B to point C to point D. You know what I'm saying? There's always these things in between that guys aren't really paying attention to. So I'm like, if you're still stuck on the approach, you still have a long way to go with everything else. I'm just like, man, guys got to really get that part together. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, let me read this cake ass email. We got one more email. Let me read this shit, man. All right, he met this chick online. Honestly, didn't even talk for a long time. She wanted to go out with me yesterday, so we were texting in the morning and blah blah blah. Okay, we went out on a night in the city. It's the first time seeing her. I picked her up at her place. We went bowling. We walked around the city for a little bit. We spent a while at a nice restaurant. I say we started from 6:00 p.m. and it ended at 11:30 p.m., which is a pretty long first date. Afterwards, blah blah blah. This is the shocking shit. Okay. When he took her home, it ended. We hugged each other for a little while. She kissed me on the cheek. and then I kissed her back on the cheek.
Wow.
The fact that exchange of kissing on the cheek happened pretty quick. I'm not laughing at the guy. I'm be serious. Let me put my serious. I'm sorry, but the fact that Miss Carter, real quick. The fact that it happened really quick. See, stop. Come on, Miss Locario. The fact that we kissed on the cheek happened really quickly. She did it first before she said it. She said, "Text me when you get home." And it made me think we wouldn't be kissing on the lips again. Let me see. Let me just get to the fucking jet because we got to get rush this thing. So he's been texting her today. She's been slow at responding. She seems like she's a little standoffish and a little coldish. What's the problem? This is a simple, but I just, it's so long. I'm just trying to sum it up because I wanted to get your opinion. What's your thoughts on that, fam?
Right. I mean, well, the thing is, he's standoffish and all that because he didn't do what he needed to do it on that date. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be on a date for 6 hours, and then you know what I'm saying. And then the thing is, she's looking at him like on some friend zone stuff. You see what I'm saying? Because he didn't pull the trigger and build enough sexual tension, and even he could have smashed on that date if he wanted to, if he was playing his cards right and doing the things he needed to do. But he didn't. So then she looked at him a certain way, and that's the thing guys got to understand. Women are going to look at you a certain way based off of your behavior. So they're going to look at you as the guy they want to have sex with, the guy that they're sexually attracted to, or they're going to look at you as the guy that's going to be the friend zone guy. They're going to look at you as the guy they're going to use for money, use for attention, whatever. But it's up to you how you position yourself, and then that's how they're going to look at you. But Steve, what's your thoughts on that, man?
Hey, I've been trying to get you guys to connect this dot since the day I was fucking born. Listen, I keep telling you, just because you set up a date doesn't mean the date has to be a date. I'm gonna use Miss Locario on this. Miss Locario wouldn't be spending time on the phone texting a woman all day long and waiting on a date to take her out to eat and go bowling and all that stuff. Miss Locario would be talking so much yak to her between the date that instead of going bowling, we'll be going back to my place or going back to your place, and we'll knock out a few strikes with your face in the pillow and your ass up in the air. But in this case, she saw him as a dud, and this is what they're going to do to you guys. You get you're a brother hug, and you get a friend zone kiss on the cheek saying that, you know what, thank you, sucker, for going to work and spending all your money and wasting it on me. Now I can go call Miss Locario up after I get rid of you to see what he's doing, because I need to tell him that I gave this guy 4. Wait, let me do the math. I think I even did the math wrong. 6 to 11? 6 to 11. That's 5. I don't know.
Right.
I know I didn't mess up math class. So 6 to 11. I'm not trying to laugh. 6. I gave him 5 fucking hours to get up on this ass, and he didn't do it. Locario, what you got on that, man?
Right, exactly. That's exactly what it is. I'm like, dude, you took all that time and you displayed to her that you didn't really know what you were doing as far as making something happen. Because remember, I keep telling you guys, you got to lead her. So it's depending on how you're doing, you're leading her in the path of sex and all of this shit going on, or you're leading her down the path of her seeing you as this friend zone guy or some guy she's just going to take advantage of. Either way, this is what's happening. She's gonna follow that lead. However you put it is however it's going to be. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So
guys. Yeah, we got 2 minutes left in the show, but Storm, you better call in if you want to call in real quick. Call in because you got 2 minutes. We about to wrap this shit up. If you got a question, call in. Someone asked a question in the chat room. Can they call in? So go ahead, call in. But what I'm just saying to you is that if you want to go and waste 5 hours of your life that you could never get back, taking somebody on a place where you know that's not going to impress her, go right ahead and doing it. They're going to accept that. A woman's not going to turn down a guy that's not going to do that, right, Mr. Carrier? So that shit's
pretty
on
much
him. Yeah, so it's on him. So we got it down to our minute. So, Mr. Locario, why don't you go ahead and tell him how to get in touch with you and all this other stuff, and we'll keep the shit rolling, bro.
Yeah, so guys, remember, make sure you go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And also hit me up on the Instagram at real Mr. Locario. All right.
Absolutely. And oh shit, hurry up. 757, you got a real quick question. Hurry, because Lucario's got to go. What's your question, man? What's up?
Hey, Dean, I just got a date with this chick from class. Am I too loud?
No, we're listening. Yeah,
are you good?
You're good.
All right, so this chick, she's a gamer chick, right? And like she spent like 5 minutes like talking to me about like her life and shit. So I told this bitch I wanted to take her out for some coffee. She said she could go out for some coffee.
All right.
So I'm trying to figure out what should I text next.
Set up the date. Where you gonna take her for coffee? To be like, yo, meet me here at this spot for the coffee. That's it.
All right, word. That's it.
Yeah, leader, man.
That's
okay.
it.
Yeah, leader. Okay, yeah, set that shit up, fam. Okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah, but call back in call back in tonight and we'll talk more about it because we got to wrap this up. But yeah, listen, Mr. Cario said, okay, just do that, all right? Set that shit up and let us know what happened tonight, okay?
Gotcha.
All right, no doubt.
All right, bro.
All right, yeah. And I just want to say, guys, don't forget to check us out tonight at 7:00 p.m. where we'll be discussing more topics. Y'all can call in and stuff like that. Also, guys, make sure, don't forget, the Sex Toolkit comes out at the end of the month as well. It's a membership. The details will be dropped pretty soon. And also, guys, if you have any questions, holla at me at themanmindset@gmail.com. Yeah, Mr. Locario, I just want to say thanks again, man. But like I say, this is the problem, getting just getting the date is, I mean, this is how lost they are, man. So
right.
Yeah, so
that's what it is, man.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's what it is. All right, well, we got to wrap this up, man. So I will see y'all guys tonight. Thank you, Mr. Locario, so much, and we'll see you next week, same time. And y'all have a very good evening, guys, and we'll see you at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Mr. Locario, get us the fuck out of here, man.
All right, man. We out. Peace, people. Later.
All right, guys. Y'all be good. Peace.